Hey guys, Urban as Dreams here, and I got a new video. Today is going to be a car related video, and as you can see, it's going to be a shift knob video. That's the stock shift knob. I just got the Japanese version. The aftermarket, well, not aftermarket, like the OEM Plus shift knob. This is the heavier aluminum one. Benefit of this one is that it's heavier. That right there is 198 grams, I think, or 197 grams. This one is 287, something like that, grams. So benefit of a heavier shift knob generally. I'm just gonna open it here. It comes all packaged up. I already got it unpackaged. The benefit of a heavier one is usually kind of just gives you smoother shifts. So I'm gonna see how I like it before and after, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna install it. You just untwist it. Twist this one back in. It's very easy, and overall this in the hand feels amazing. For anybody wondering, I was always skeptical on this right here, the lining where they attach the leather, yeah, unfortunately it has animal skin, but where they attach it, but once you actually have it in your hand, it doesn't feel like, you don't even notice it. And it feels very, very nice in the hand. So let's check it out. There it is, the stock, the new, and they're a little bit, the new one's a bit taller. We're gonna see how that is, but in terms of weight, to tell you the truth, it doesn't actually feel that big once you compare both of them. I mean, definitely the STI is heavier than the OEM one, but actually there's not that big of a difference. I expected a bigger difference in weight, but we'll see. Alright, so I centered this one a little bit better, twisting it in like a boss. And then, yeah, let's see how far should be going on this. I feel like this is going to be enough, most likely. Yeah, so there it is. It is on the car, and we're gonna see how it's gonna be like. I'm gonna do a little bit of driving, and I'm gonna see if I feel any difference on how it feels. Hey, so I just did my little test drive in my neighborhood just to kind of shift around a little bit, and some things I like to point out first. First things first, people I read on, like, how they say, oh, it's a bit awkward or different when you do reversing. I feel absolutely no difference in reversing. I don't really understand what they're talking about. In terms of shifting, it definitely goes into gear much easier than the OEM one. I wouldn't say it's that big of a difference though. Like, it's not something that it's day and night. Clearly they were designing this around the OEM feel, hence why it's more OEM plus. So it's an improvement, I guess, but if you really want something, you could go aftermarket and get those really heavy ones, but I mean, those ones in theory could damage your transmission or whatever, from what I know. So I guess this is a really nice kind of balance between, you know, being reliable, not damaging the car, and it feels good. Leather feels good, this feels good. The only thing I'm not too crazy about is the grooving here. This grooving here, as you can see, it's kind of like, it has texture, so it kind of feels a bit weird because I keep touching it. I think I'll get used to it over time, but overall it's good. It's not like crazy, oh my god, you gotta buy it, but I'm trying to do like an OEM plus build, and I kind of always liked heavier shift knobs, but I'm not a big fan of like those really heavy ones, like the 450 grams and stuff that I think some other brands make. So this is a pretty good balance. So do I recommend it? Depends. If you ever notice that with the OEM shift knob that you're kind of sometimes having issues getting into gear or something like that, this would probably be a good upgrade. That's why I did it. I like the OEM shift knob, I like the way it looks, but there's times sometimes when it just feels like it's a little bit tough to get into gear. Not always, it depends on like the car and the temperature, I guess. But this feels just nice and silky smooth. Like it just, everything goes in so nicely. So I definitely like it, and we'll see how it grows over time. But yeah, it's nice. And the grooving here, like I said, honestly, you don't really notice it at all. So I don't know, that's not an issue like that stitching here at the back. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and peace out. Hey, so I just wanted to add this at the end because I've driven some more, and shifting especially to 6th gear is so much better now compared to before. Before you kind of had to like, now it's just kind of silky smooth. So yeah, definitely recommend it if you want to do something on your car and stay OEM. Hey, so another update. I drove it to the gas station and back the next day, and after driving with the STI shift knob for like another 10 kilometers, I just I put the stock one back in because, you know what? As much as I like the way this looks and everything, I do not like how it feels ergonomically in the hand. To me, it just feels weird because my finger, like my this finger, for example, the ring finger, it's like touching the grooves right here. That's kind of like sharp in a way. And I don't know, it just feels awkward to me. I think it's because it just kind of gets narrow, and then just the way my hand, maybe if you have different hands and bigger hands or something, maybe you don't have this issue, but I have small hands. I don't know, I don't like the way it feels. So I put the stock one back in, and it feels so drastic in the difference in, like, it feels like this has become a short shifter, because when I had this originally, you know, you get used to things and it just feels like, it kind of feels tall. If you're sitting like in a Civic Type R, the stock shifter feels really tall in Subarus, but after putting the original back on, it feels like a short shifter because the STI shifter, it's much taller. So if I kind of try to align this up, as you can see, it's taller, and that little difference actually makes a big difference in the feel. But yeah, the STI definitely smoother. This feels much more notchy again. So I like the way the STI one feels better in terms of smoothness, but this just feels better in the hand. So I'm just gonna go rock the stock one. I might in the future, when I do my next order from Japan, I might try the other edition of this one, which was featured in the S208 and S207 special edition STIs. Basically, it's the exact same thing, but it's black and then it says STI there. So I don't know, I might try that one for fun. But for now, yeah, I'm back to stock. It feels like I feel like it's a short shifter. It's so weird. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this update. So for me, I didn't like the STI shift knob, but you know, I'm gonna sell it. It's brand new basically, so somebody else will enjoy it. So yeah, do I recommend it? I don't know. It's personal preference, right? I like it because it's heavier and I like the way it looks, but for me it doesn't feel as comfortable. So if if you're wearing racing gloves, or you don't drive your car as much, or maybe you have just your hand structure is different, you might like it. But yeah, it's a shift knob, right? So there's not really much I can say, and if you should get it or not, it's up to you. But that's it for that. And then again, I'll just finish off with showing the part number for this if anybody wants to order it brand new. I might, depending on when this video goes up, this will be already sold, or you'll find it on the forum somewhere, me selling it. Alright, nope, that's it for this video, and peace out.